Welcome. Thank you for creating an account within GSA's Real Estate Tax Portal. In this short video, we will walk you through the necessary steps in order for you to create a tax submission. Feel free to visit our news and updates, FAQs, or the help page via the links at the top of your screen. There, you will find more information on the GSA Real Estate Tax Program and guidance on using this site. For the purposes of this video, we will walk you through a sample tax submission. Right now, you are looking at the home page. As you can see, this account is new, so there are no current tax submissions in progress. If there were previous tax submissions made by this account, links would be available in the Tax Submission in Progress section of this home screen. Below that, you have the option to create a new tax submission by clicking Create New Tax Submission. Each escalation period, you will need to submit new documents for processing your real estate taxes pursuant to your lease using this Create New Tax Submission process. That is to say, even if you have submitted tax documents for a tax adjustment for a lease before, you will still be required to create new tax submission as each submission is unique. After clicking Create New Tax Submission, you will be prompted to search for your lease. You can search based on the last 5 digits of your lease number, lessor name, the effective and expiration dates of your lease, building name, street address, city, state, and zip code. You do not have to fill in all of these fields. We recommend using lease number and state for the quickest results. In this video, we will submit taxes for One World Trade Center in New York City, and we will search for a lease by using the building name. Once you have entered in your search item, click the search button at the bottom of the screen. Your search may return multiple results. For this example, you can see there are 6 different leases with the search words World Trade Center, but there's only one that is located in New York City. Each lease that matches your search will display clear identifying information, such as building address and lessor name, to assist you in selecting the correct lease. All information should line up with the lease contract that you signed with GSA. Within the search results, find your lease and click on the lease number to select for tax submission. After selecting your lease, you will see a final confirmation page, which displays the fine details of your lease. Confirm that this is the correct lease and click Create Tax Submission. On the tax submission landing page for your lease, you will see your lease information displayed for reference under the tax submission summary header. Here, you also have the option to edit tax information associated with your lease. You can enter or edit the base year of taxes and enter or edit the county in which your building is located. Below that, you can begin to upload documents that are relevant to the tax submission. On the right-hand side, in the blue box, you can see suggested documents that you can upload. Please note, you must submit at the minimum 1 tax bill and 1 evidence of payment in order to complete your submission. In order to begin uploading documents, you will select Attach New Document on this page. Now we will upload a tax bill. First, select Choose File to upload a document from your computer. Search for the tax bill on your computer and select Open to attach the file to your submission. Below that, you will have to enter information associated with that document uploaded. All required information will be designated by a red asterisk. Choose the correct document type from the drop-down menu, in this case, the tax bill. You are also required to enter additional information associated with your document. First, enter the tax year associated with your upload. Then, enter in the tax bill due date associated with your upload. This is the date the tax bill needs to be paid without incurring any interest or penalties. Additional fields are required. Enter the tax authority, then select the tax bill frequency, either semi-annual or annual from the drop-down. After that, enter in the tax period start and end date associated with your upload. The tax block and lot number fields are optional. Once you have entered in all of your information, you have the option to save document if you have no additional documents to upload, or you have the option to select Save and Add New to upload additional documents. Here we will select Save and Add New to proceed with uploading our evidence of payment. A green confirmation box at the top of the screen will indicate that your document has been successfully saved. Save and Add New immediately displays the same screen for you to upload your next document, in our example, evidence of payment. You will follow the same process for uploading each document. In this case, we will select real estate tax, evidence of payment/receipt, and fill in the remaining fields. When finished, click Save Document to complete your uploads, or Save and Add New to add additional documents. As you can see here, the document was successfully added to the tax submission. You can see that a tax bill was uploaded, as well as evidence of payment. If you have any more documents that are relevant for the submission, you can attach new document to start the upload process again. For purposes of this video, we will assume the tax submission is complete and we are ready to submit to GSA the complete tax adjustment for this property. Given the submission is complete, we will now click Submit to GSA at the bottom of the screen. Upon clicking the Submit button, you have the option to provide any additional comments or information you would like to accompany your submission to GSA. Once you are satisfied that your submission is complete, select Continue, and you will see the green confirmation box at the top of the screen that the submission was successfully sent to the appropriate processing office within GSA. On the home page, you can see the tax submission was sent and is now in progress. You will also receive an email confirmation of this submittal. You can view information associated with your tax escalation and access your tax submission for this lease by using the plus next to the lease number to expand. At this point, the submission is now under review by the appropriate GSA processing center. If there are any additional questions regarding the submission or additional documentation is needed, a GSA representative will reach out via email to the address that submitted the tax adjustment request. That concludes our demonstration on how to complete a tax submission. If you have any additional questions, please visit the Help or FAQ page for more information.